Knowledge can never be creative. We're going to question all this. Knowledge can bring about a better physical world externally. And when we give such extraordinary importance to knowledge, which is the intellect, to us, intellect is vital, important, essential. But intellect is also limited. We never look at life holistically, as a whole. Not as a scientist, a physician, psychiatrist, and so on. We are human beings first. And as human beings, what are we? What have we become? After millennia upon millennia, are we civilized? I know you are all very affluent society. You've got a great many cars, marvelous country, beautiful roads, and so on. But we, as human beings, what are we? And it's human beings that are capable of creation. Not only as scientists, but also in our daily life. Because after all, what is important? We have forgotten, or we never had, the art of living. Not as scientists, as human beings. We are perpetually in conflict. And can conflict, struggle, pain, anxiety, uncertainty, can such a brain be creative? Or creation is something entirely different. As we said, we are thinking together, if that's possible. Not that the speaker thinks and tells you, or do we together, as human beings, think about these matters now. That is, to forget our professions, our vocations of imitation, and as human beings, can we be creative? First, if we understand the significance of that, then we can turn to science, religion, and so on. Can we, as human beings, look at the world as we are, as we have made of it. I wonder if one realizes whether we are individuals at all. Because our consciousness, which is made up of our reactions, physical, biological reactions, our beliefs, our faith, all the prejudices that we have, multiplication of opinions, the fears, the insecurity, the pain, the pleasure, and all the suffering that human beings have borne for thousands of years. All that is our consciousness. Our consciousness is what we are. And in this confusion, in these contradictions, can there be creation? And we share the consciousness of entire humanity, because you suffer, your pleasures, beliefs, conclusions, opinions, and all the religious dogmas and faiths which is shared by all human beings on this earth. So one questions whether we are individuals psychologically. You may be different, you may be tall, you may be short. But as human beings, with our consciousness, are we different from the rest of mankind? We never questioned all this. We trot along all the days of our lives, accepting, imitating, conforming. When we rebel outwardly. There have been revolutions, Russian, French, and thousands of revolutions have taken place. But inwardly, we remain more or less as we have been for thousands of years. So taking all this into not intellectual but as a whole, are we creative? Or creation is something entirely different? You can invent a new method, discover, explore, break up the atom, and so on and so on. It is all the activity of thought. Cunning, capable, deceptive, creating illusions and worshipping those illusions. After all religions are based on that. Thought has created God. The speaker is not an atheist, but thought has created wars, murdered in the name of God millions of people, and thought has created all the things in the cathedrals, in the churches, in the temples, in the mosques.